Saint Osei or Kasama for the Accra Great Olympics, the Wonder Club. Say good morning.
Good morning, Patrol. I have to say, the power. I am the deputy na Monone Kase.
Oh, Seth Power. Okay, deputy community. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. But and maybe about there.
Nyame adom bi aboko.
Na deɛ na abenti a wohwɛ mo official handle kwana asɛ abekwe kɔna ɔkɔ ɛyɛ mo ya paa o deɛ na aba saa.
I think in every life of a person who say you become fond of somebody, nipa no you feel very sad about the issue, but change is inevitable in life, and about also couldn't know he didn't renew his contract with the club, and then feels that he wants to move on, and our signing has to focus and see idea. Because he has been with us for close to 5 seasons, and moving away from the club after 5 seasons. So I think there's going to be a pain in the flesh of all supporters and then all members of the club.
And out of pain, and I'm going to say plan are you ungrateful, and I say it's the actual reality.
Well, I think all things being equal, you can't say player is ungrateful. You can't say that you are not also pained, but then it is football, and then this is how football is. So you can't say anything. If nothing at all, Rudiger could have still stayed with Chelsea, and then said that for what Chelsea has done, I want to still keep myself for Chelsea and renew my contract. Christensen would have done the same, but then they all left the club to different clubs. So he won't call this ungratefulness. The only thing you can say is that he wants to go, and then you just have to make him go.
But did you guys always say Uncle Bestie in Obama Olympics and also at least benefit from the transfer?
Well, it was part of the schedule. Says Anka, the contract made by a renew contract now. Eddie Amayan, but the player also wishes to have a feel of a different environment. Like I said, change is inevitable. He wants to have a new environment. He wants to feel a different side of the game. So, opportunity to better home. He wanted to go.
And you guys have made him go. Of course, no money to me be money control be idea.
Because where the thing, because we have no control. Than to say, okay, if you want to go, then we have no problem with it. Because since the end of the season, I think after coming back from Black Galaxy's camp, he trained twice with the club until the contract finally ended. And he didn't even turn up for training again.
Oh, okay. So he indeed was professional about it. Besides, on players, Ben Amalusubium, Kasim Razak, Mutimi register.
Kasim Razak is registered by the club. He is the member of the club, and he's still the captain of the team.
Has he extended? And I say the running contract now, what they register?
The running contract now, you register as a player, but hopefully, Kasanan will be so and then very soon, we say he has extended his contract to not less than 2 years.
What many way the members of question way? Ajmambedu, my register no.
Yeah, registered Ajmambedu. He's part of the team.
Menim say most supporters ni be social media say you guys are not taking advantage of this big name Amenya in terms of marketing and promoting the player and taking advantage of him to even lure a corporate Ghana into thinking Olympics. What is the real plan? What is the real situation at hand?
Well, I can say they are not far from the truth, but then in everything that you do, you also have your plans, you also have your strategies. I think if you look at other clubs, they have how they want to do their player announcement. We know Ajimabeli is a very big name that we would want to use. It's unfortunate that the Gaka top 4 had to come, the Gaka tournament had to come intermittently. But then what we wanted to do is that we wanted to do a very big unveiling to unveil all our players, but then make Ajimabeli stand out for that. We didn't want to make a very big announcement without Ajimabeli wearing the beautiful colors of Great Olympics. So even the jersey we are using for tournaments, 2 seasons ago jersey, and we are using. So hopefully we want to do everything and we want to make it very beautiful and very nice for everybody to appreciate. See Ajimabeli wearing a very nice, beautiful Icarius made wave Great Olympic jersey. To even unveil the jersey alone is something we are thinking of, not to just come out and announce that we are fine Ajimabeli.
Okay, very well. season be chassis be bam ho na ya be share more expectation of the new season. But do you as a club administrator, would you wish say anka season be chassis na window no close and I say the current format of the window closing before the season starts no okay mamo?
Well, I think connoisseurs of the game, I've had a lot of chats with them. Even for last week, I was a window inclusive. I think we had a lot of chats with them. But then, hey, you yourself, as a club, that at the end of the season, these are the players you'll be losing. At the end of the season, this is the strategy you want to go into next season with. So you should already know the kind of players you would need in the team. So it shouldn't be an excuse to any person that to me I have enough time to make signings. To me I have enough time to go into the market. You know the deadline already, and then you know what's supposed to be done. But say Kayen Kwadianka, closing the season, 3 weeks or 4 weeks close to the beginning of the season, I think it's totally absurd. And I was like, because looking at even Europe started their season in the first week. Many of the team clubs and leagues who started on the first week of August. Yet still, the transfer is going to close at the end of August. And they even completed their season before we did complete in Ghana here. But we are rather closing our transfer window earlier than they are doing. So I would only plead with the GFA that when we are copying, we should just copy right. When we are copying, we should just copy right. But displeasure there, we will all have displeasure. But then the transfer window was given earlier. So if you had any plans, you should have planned accordingly.
Very well. Medase Pa said for your time with us on Happy FM. Let me show.
Mr. Medase Pa.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.